morning from the Arroyo in Los Barriles. Arroyo is Spanish for creek. This is obviously a dry creek right now, and it is one of the many places that you can camp for free in Baja. We've been here several months. We have not given you guys an update, but this video is going to let you in on the 2 reasons that we have kind of kept quiet for why we are still in Los Barriles. Everyone say hi to Tanya. Tanya is not our dog. Tanya is our foster dog, and she is one of the reasons that we are still in Los Barriles. Well, actually, there's another reason that we're still in Los Barriles that we'll get to, but because we're here, we decided to foster. And Tanya is the lovely dog that we ended up with. Hi, Tanya. We're getting a dog right now. This was so unexpected. Just a foster dog. In here. Oh yeah, this one. These dogs are feral and so afraid of people. So when we went in this cage, we knew that we had to pick one of these because they absolutely need to be fostered and socialized the most. Oh,
so scared.
Hi, babies. They're so scared. Hi, guys. And they're the ones that need it the most. Hi. Hello. Oh, now we have to pick just one. Hi, guys. Oh, this is really hard to pick just one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely gonna have to give them a bath when we get home.
Yeah. You done this one?
Your pick because you've never had a puppy, Greg. Who are you picking? This is a really hard decision. You just gotta go with your gut. Who's he picking? Oh, I had a feeling you were picking that one. Good morning, Tanya.
He's saying hi. Hi. Oh, such a big guy.
So Greg took the night shift of our first night with Tanya. How did it go?
Well, not so good. Poor thing was sick. She had diarrhea and she puked and...
Didn't you say she puked in your arms?
Yeah.
Poor thing. I think it was just a stressful day for her, leaving her siblings, and she's finally waking up.
Mm-hmm.
So far, foster puppy parenting, what do you think?
I mean, it's a lot of work. I didn't sleep much.
All right, so it is still our first full day, second going into evening with Tanya, our foster puppy. And we had no intention of taking her out to like a big event tonight, but we took her over to some friend's house tonight and socialized her with a lot of people and a couple of dogs, and she did really, really well. We also took her on the ATV, and she could have cared less. She couldn't have cared less. And she didn't care that the ATV was running, the noise didn't bother her, nothing. So we are actually going to take Tanya to open mic night tonight. And if we get there and she's stressed out at all, we will bring her right home. But so far, Tanya is a champ. And so we're gonna see how this goes.
Oh, hi!
This is the dog of my dreams. This is the first dog. It is gonna be so hard for me to let this dog go. Look at it.
You're a perfect little dog.
Look at her.
I know.
Isn't she adorable? She's just
Jeez.
she's the happiest, calmest dog I've ever encountered.
Hi.
All of our pickleball friends that we saw tonight said that we are not letting this dog go. And I told them all that we are fostering. We'll see. So, some of you may have noticed that we have been in Baja for a really long time, like 3 months long, which is way longer than we ever anticipated being in Baja. I think we expected to be here, I don't know what, 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks at the most, and then we would ferry over to the mainland. So yeah, why the heck are we still here? That's the other thing that we've kind of not been mentioning.
There's multiple reasons, right? One, it's we are in a place that I think is awesome. The community here is great, and we're playing a lot.
Don't let the dog sniff cow poop. No, no, no cow poop. Caught.
Yeah, so there's a great community, and we're learning and playing pickleball almost every day.
Yeah, and we've made a lot of friends here.
Yeah.
And we're like, tonight we're on our way to go to music night, and so we've just had a lot to do. I mean, we're playing cards, we're going to people's, houses for games, and we're just, I don't know, we're just busy.
Yeah.
And happily busy.
Mm-hmm.
But that is not the main reason that we are still here.
We are still here also for multiple reasons, as I said. Another reason is Tanya.
Well, okay, hold on. Tanya's not the reason that we're here, because we decided to keep Tanya, to foster Tanya, because of the other reason that we're here. The one that Greg apparently doesn't want to talk about.
I mean the camper?
The camper. The camper that we put so much work and so much effort and love into. What about it?
It's great.
It is great.
It is great. It's exactly what we want. It fits our needs pretty good.
It does. Fit our needs pretty good.
One thing though, it's we like to go off-road and
a lot,
and even more further away than I would ever expect. And I think our camper is limiting currently our capability to go off-road.
Because we are a little bit tall and our center of gravity is high, right?
The center of gravity is higher than I wish it was, and yeah, the main issue is we're a little bit too tall. So we hit trees and
these are not like deal breakers. We could continue in this camper, like people do it, and we could do it.
Yeah.
But
since we're going back to, the plan is to go back to South America and
to go through Central and South America, yeah, where things are just going to get more difficult as far as height requirements and things like that.
Yeah, so I think it's the right time.
Well, and because we're so close to the States still, that we could go back.
I think it's the right time for us to maybe change our rig.
But, I mean, it's not as easy as let's just change our rig, because we're not quite sure what we want to change to. We know that we still want all of the creature comforts that we have now, full bathroom, full kitchen, separate bed and dining area. We want all those things. and perhaps a little bit more space than we have now even, but we also want to be smaller, so those things obviously aren't super compatible. So I don't know. We've spent quite a bit of time hanging out here in Baja, researching our options. Right now, I think our main top contenders are an ambulance conversion, like a box ambulance conversion, not a van. We've also considered a military truck with a composite box, or another, maybe an F-550 with a composite box.
Yeah, I mean, we are a lot of thinking and researching to do on what is the best option for us.
Yeah, which we've been doing, but it's not been easy because there's nothing available that meets all of our needs, and it means that we're gonna have to make it from scratch probably.
Yeah, which is the fun part to me.
Which is the fun part to Greg, but it also means that we have to find a place in the States to do that, and we have to find the right base vehicle and figure out how we're going to do that. So what we've been really spending our time in Baja doing is to try to make those decisions. But at this point, it does look like we are going back to the States and we are building another expedition rig from scratch in some capacity.
Yeah,
I can't even believe we're saying this, to be honest.
Yeah, and we still have to see how coronavirus is going to impact our
Yeah,
plans.
we're watching the whole coronavirus thing and kind of deciding our travel plans a little bit. But that is the general plan, is that we are going to go back and we are going to build a new rig.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, it feels weird to say out loud. No?
No.
I don't know. So that's the update. Those are the two things that we have been kind of keeping from you guys. Mostly because we just needed to, I guess, run it over in our own heads first.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, overall, I mean, we are excited about a new rig. But it's going to put, as far as our long-term travel plans, we're hoping that it puts us on track to be back in Mexico like December of 2020. And then in January, February of 2021, we're heading down through Central and South America. So it's basically kicking us back a year. But what did you say when I was like complaining? Remember, you were like, basically we have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of bummed at first about delaying. Greg as always was like, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have any hard deadline that we have to meet or before anything.
No.
So yeah.
So that's it.
Open-ended.
So me, Greg, and Tanya will be in Baja for probably the next month. Just chilling and looking for a good base vehicle. And if you guys want to chime in on what you think we should do for our next rig, we are open to suggestions. We are really open-minded with this. We are not locked into anything just yet. So if you have an opinion, feel free to comment below. If you think we're crazy, feel free to say that as well.
Oh, I'm sure.
All right.
All right.
Till next time.
Bye.